Congratulations! Your grand debut into the world is being a Pomeranian. You pop out into the world a little ball of fluff, weighing less than a bar of soap, eyes sealed, ears worthless, looking like a half-squashed hamster dipped in static fuzz. You can't walk, can't see, and if you let go for even a second, you flop over and splat right onto the floor. Your siblings? Tiny furry gremlins clawing your face for a better spot at the milk bar. Your mom? Already exhausted, probably praying not to roll over and flatten one of you into a designer pancake. And the best part? Humans are out there planning your future wardrobe, tiny tuxedos, sparkly collars, and bow ties, so you can strut around looking like a royal clown on 4 legs. Welcome to day 1 of your luxury nightmare. Trust me, it only gets more ridiculous from here. By week 5, your eyes are open, ears are up, and suddenly this huge, noisy, colorful universe smacks you in the face. You waddle around on shaky legs, sniffing everything like it might explode. Which, to be fair, most things seem terrifying when you're the size of a shoe. But does that stop you from acting like the tiny boss you are? Nope. You yap at everything. Siblings, your mom, even random air, demanding food, cuddles, attention. Humans watch, hearts melting, totally clueless that inside this fluff ball is a miniature Godzilla with a squeaky roar that says, "Humans, bring me snacks, now!" By month 4, your mouth's a war zone. Baby teeth falling out, new fangs pushing through. Everything itches, everything hurts. So naturally, you chew on everything. Shoes, furniture, unsuspecting fingers. Humans think it's cute, until your little jaws clamp down and draw blood. Then it's less awe and more, ow, damn it. Meanwhile, your once perfect Pomeranian coat hits what breeders politely call the ugly puppy stage. Meaning, your fur falls out in patches, sticks up weird in others, and basically turns you into a dust mop that looks like an angry cat just cleaned the whole house with it. But don't worry. Underneath the awkward fuzz, your inner boss is still very much alive, barking orders like, "Hey, human! Stop screaming and give me treats." Still watching this fluffy train wreck? Good. Because trust me, it's only getting crazier from here. Hit that subscribe button right now, or risk missing the royal meltdown at the end. You've been warned. By the time you're nearly a year old, you've leveled up to full-grown fluff royalty. Your fur is back in glorious shape, massive, puffy, a moving feather duster that smells faintly like expensive shampoo. You strut around the house like it's your palace, hopping onto velvet couches and glaring if anyone dares to sit in your spot. Humans? They can't resist. They tuck you into tiny tuxedos, parade you around in sparkly strollers, snap 1,000 photos, and coo about how majestic you look. If only they knew you're secretly plotting world domination between naps and snack breaks. Because let's be real. Under all this cuteness, you're still that bossy little gremlin from day 1, just fluffier and way more entitled. 15 years fly by. Now your once springy legs ache with arthritis, your tiny teeth are half gone, and sometimes your little lungs wheeze just from barking too hard. You nap more than ever, curled up on fancy pillows, demanding humans adjust them just right. Your humans? They fuss over you like you're made of glass, offering soft treats, tiny sweaters, even little ramps so your royal paws don't have to jump. Meanwhile, your eyes still sparkle with that same tiny tyrant attitude. Because old age might bend your spine and slow your trot, but it doesn't dent your ego. Even on wobbly legs, you stare down newcomers like, "Hey, human, throne's still mine, bring the snacks." One day, your old heart simply gives out. You take a last rattling breath on your plush throne, paws twitch, eyes glaze, and that's it. Royalty down. The house goes dead quiet. Even the humans freeze, tears welling up, while somewhere your tiny ghost probably smirks and thinks, "About time. Ruling you was exhausting." But this isn't just any farewell. They throw you a velvet funeral fit for a miniature king. Tiny silk pillow coffin, gold-trimmed photo frames, flowers so huge they dwarf your whole life's worth of fluff. Friends gather around, collapse onto your little casket, bawling like their grandma just died. Meanwhile, outside, the breeder drops off a fresh litter. A handful of squeaky cotton balls, eyes shiny, egos gigantic. And the circus kicks right back up again. If you could live this spoiled, ridiculous life, pampered, dressed up, carried like a royal clown, knowing one day you'll end up in a velvet coffin, would you still trade places? Drop it in the comments. Let's see how many of you would risk it for the luxury.